Archmage versus Farseer. Standard Farseer Headhunters. You can see some different build orders on Last Refuge sometimes. Oh, this is why I said the map pool is terrible. Yeah, it's such a bad map pool for Orc against Human. I didn't even think of that. It's so bad. Yeah, Echo Isles, Last Refuge. Oh, it's actually... Starbuck is totally right. If Starbuck wins this series, it's a miracle. This is the worst. I think I even said that last week. Yeah, this is a completely terrible map pool for Orc against Human. Hey, thank you, Artis. Appreciate that. It's so bad. Let me just read you guys the map pool. Echo Isles, Hammerfall, Last Refuge, Lost Temple, Shallow Grave. This is an unacceptably bad map pool for Orc against Human. Just to inform you guys is betting right now. It's so bad. Last Refuge is an immediate veto. Shallow Grave should be an immediate veto. Echo Isles, immediate veto. Lost Temple, immediate veto. If you have 4 vetoes, those are your 4 vetoes. And then Hammerfall, HawK probably vetoed that himself. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, Last Refuge is such a bad map against Human that I veto it on ladder. Think about that. There's 4 matchups. It's so bad in this matchup that I veto it for all matchups. Okay, anyway. Just so before we get into the series, just so you guys know, okay? Just so you guys know. I am aware of how bad it is. Farseer goes down. Archmage is almost level 3. Can't you just play Mir then? I don't know. Yeah, he could play Human versus Human, I guess. Or he could play random or something. I don't know. Bendy Lock. Thank you for the 28 months. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's not a great start. The Farseer's already dead. Flute and Claws. Is HawK going to expand? Sorry, I was talking about how bad the map pool was the whole time. I wasn't even paying attention to the game. I'm sorry. I will now. Spiked Barricades coming up in preparation for level 3 Archmage. Berserker stolen. Priest purchased. Starbuck is going to have to make miracles happen on Last Refuge. Gloves of Haste are not able to be stolen. Defend on the way.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 1, 1.0 versus 4. Coming up. I know. You gotta feel bad for Starbuck, man. There is a clip. You guys can find a clip of when we did the map vote last week, last Sunday. I said, oh, this is the best possible map pool for Human. I did say that. I did say, you can find me saying that last week. Oh my god, it's dead. It's dead. TP's out. Kind of has to, right? He can't lose the Archmage again. Or the Farseer again. Reinforced defense is coming up. It's gonna have to be Shockwave from the TC. Well, there's no way he's gonna hold the Mercenary Footman pressure. If Starbuck can hold, the reason why this map is so hard is for the early game. It's the first 7 minutes of the game. If Starbuck can hold this pressure, he's gonna be in a playable position. Speed scroll in, trying to kill the priest. DC comes out. He gets wolves out before the Farseer dies. Priest lives in the back. Burrow's helping. Triple water elemental. At least reinforced defenses is done. Farseer on the way out. Burrows are helping. Oh, Oh. TC surrounded. Potion of healing. Manages to squeak his way out. Burrows are helping. Spirit Lodge did not get canceled. Okay, does go Shockwave. Oh no, the TC might die again. Shockwave before he dies. Archmage is on his way to level 5. I respect Starbuck for trying to the bitter end here. Like, this is a tough position to be in. But he holds. He's lost 3 heroes, albeit at level 1. But he holds. The expansion is up and mining, and the tech has started, albeit. But he holds. Now, Starbuck, next to Linguagua, might be the best laming orc player out there. This might be a game where he has to utilize those skills. Canceling on the healing. Yep.
A player's forces are under attack.
Starbuck has to use the tech advantage. Well, he can. He's going to creep TC3. He's going to clear his expansion. And then he has to control the map and try to not allow HawK to get both shops. Now he's going to clear his expansion. Yeah, you can play from this position as Orc, but HawK, 1,200 gold. Archmage almost level 5. You're going to need 4 shamans. Okay, expansion cleared. Now HawK can start playing for more map control. Or Starbuck, rather, can start playing for more map control. He should be able to get the more valuable camps before that Mountain King is out, which is 55 seconds away.
A player's forces are under
Yeah, this is a tough position. What can you say? This is a tough position. Mountain King coming up. Double Arcane Sanctum.
a town is under siege.
And you might be thinking, level 5 Archmage is kind of solved, right? He has shamans, not a big deal. He's going to retrain Blizzard eventually. Oh, Lightning Shield on the Grunt. HawK has to be careful to not throw everything away right here. He's not going to get any kills. Berserker dies, Footman dies. Grunt manages to get away with the shamans. Okay, the expansion will get canceled, which is kind of alright. Even if HawK loses all of his units, he canceled the Expo. But yeah, that's everything dead. The only surviving unit is the Priest, and HawK got 0 kills there. That's... Starbuck needs to do that about another 4 times.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mountain King surrounded. Mountain King dies. And now TP4 is Starbuck putting in some work. The expansion got canceled twice.
A player's forces are under attack.
back. HawK still 1,100 gold. Shockwave steals level 4 TC. Starbuck is playing pretty well here. And yeah, everyone said in the chat he disconnects. That's tough. That's a tough position. Ban spoilers? Yeah, I mean, guys, come on. I don't care if you're watching Starbuck stream or HawK stream. Like, why? Why would you? Yeah, you don't need to do that in chat. It's not an accomplishment to be watching another stream that has less of a delay. Don't need to spoil in the chat. But unfortunately, I'm not going to permaban 4 people, which normally I do just permaban people that do that. Anyway. Dude, Starbuck was so far behind, and then he started to come back. That's... like, that's regame territory. That's regame territory for sure. Oh, that's tough because HawK was so far ahead. It looked so bad for Starbuck, and then HawK kind of started throwing away the advantage. The TC was 4, the Farseer was almost 4, the Mountain King was still level 1. Like, that's regame territory. But Starbuck was the one that disconnected. Ugh. Ugh. I hope they don't make me make the decision. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope they figure it out themselves. I don't want to make the call. I don't want to make the call. Okay, no, they did regame. Okay, I think that's the right call. Regame is the right call. Regame's the right call. I completely agree. Are these live matches are reruns? They're live, but we're on a 3-minute delay. Because stream cheating is a thing. HawK got this game for sure. I mean, it's hard to say. HawK threw away everything. The TC was 4, the Farseer was 4. Like, it was 5-1 versus 4-4. The counter expansion was no longer cancelable. The supply was even, but HawK had an 1,100 gold bank. I think a regame is fine from our perspective. I think it really is. If HawK maintained his advantage from the early game, Farseer was 3.8. But Starbuck was creepjacking the lab. If HawK maintained his advantage, for sure no regame, and Starbuck would have said no regame. But both players know what they're talking about. Obviously, if they regame, they know that there was a chance for Starbuck. Not an advantage. It was probably like 40-60 in HawK's favor. Maybe 45-55. Someone's going to call me an idiot for saying that, but cash me outside. Anyway. Oh, my overlay isn't working. Give me a second. Might have to restart. Yeah, we got to restart. Hold up. We have graphs for last game? Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was actually in a game. We did have a graph, but we don't anymore. Okay, so start the series again from the beginning. Game not found. What the hell is happening? Oh, there we go. What is happening? What is going on? Apparently they're just going into game 2. Okay, is there no regame? The game was hosted. And then the game was over. Game is already gone? Yeah, I don't know. Did the game not happen? Well, apparently, I think HawK just got the W. Whether that was a 3-minute game that then disappeared off flow, or if they just decided to not regame it, we won't know. It finished quickly and ended and is gone because there's so many direct strike games? What? Well, let's just call that 1-0 for HawK. The first game was 1-0 for HawK. We're going to forget this ever happened. Really? Oh my god. Wait, maybe I can do this. I didn't even realize that was a thing. Direct strike makes it so the Flow TV doesn't last as long? Why do you watch this Flow TV and not an OBS? Because then I can stream without delay, and also Warcraft 3 Champions bugs our overlay a little bit. Cover, do you have the replay from last game? Any horror movie tips? The Fly. We watched it 2 days ago. Definitely recommend The Fly. From 1986 with Jeff Goldblum. Very good. All right, 40 seconds for map number 2. We know that HawK won. No, didn't make it in time. Was that the click and it was gone? Yeah, me too, dude. I literally, like, 10 seconds, whatever. It was like a 3-minute game, and HawK won. So let's just say the disconnect, HawK got the win. Let's just call it that and forget that ever happened. Okay, I'm not missing this one. There we go. Can't believe that's a thing. The saddest part is we could have watched that game, but I restarted my game to fix the overlay, and then it was gone. Anyway, we're in this game. 1-0 for HawK. Cast the wrong game? No, don't worry. We're not casting the wrong game. Don't worry. Here we go, game number 2. Let's just ignore the last 5 to 10 minutes. Upper left, here is HawK. Bottom right, here is Starbuck. Looks like a fast tech? No, it's not a fast tech. War mill here. Yeah. Farseer headers. The standard way to play these days. HawK. I'm surprised he didn't veto Hammerfall. You would think that the one veto that HawK gets, he would just veto Hammerfall. There's only 200 slots for flow games, and all of them are taken. Currently 50 1v1 and 150 for direct strike. Damn. Like, is there flow for direct strike, though? Or is it just the actual amount of games? Dude, they need to remove direct strike from Flow TV. I don't know if it works like that. I don't know how it works. But no one's watching direct strike on Flow TV. That is crazy. I didn't even think that was a problem. Anyway, we'll be aware of that, I guess. Mountain King first for HawK. Farseer goes across. But once the Farseer sees the Mountain King, he'll almost certainly back up and try to creep these center camps. Excuse me. Might even do it early, no.
A player's forces are under attack.
He sees the Mountain King. We'll send the Wolves in, more so to make space for the Farseer to get away. Randall Flag, thank you for the 21 months. This Carson MVP, appreciate you. Good to see ya. And yeah, Wolves make a little bit of space and then resummoned to creep the green. HawK should be aware of what's happening. There's no way you can contest a Mountain King, so you just run away instead and creep yourself. And he's going to go a Grunt after 2 Headhunters. Obviously, 1 Bolt will kill a Headhunter. 1 Bolt will not kill a Grunt, so it's the obvious transition once you see the MK. And then we'll probably see Tauren Totem at tier 2 for Spirit Link instead of Purge because no Water Elementals, at least on a high level.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Spirit Link is really good against Bolt. Defend on the way. Shop coming up earlier rather than later. Big fan of that.
A player's forces are under attack.
And really nice creep route from Starbuck as well. Pulls the expansion. This is going to be level 3, I think. It'll be close if not. No, it won't quite be level 3, but he'll be 40 experience away. Mountain King level 3, looking for the creep jack. Oh no. This is going to be a couple of units lost. Farseer wants this creep to get level 3. And he's going to get it. And he's at the expansion. Chain Lightning. So damage in return. Grunt and Headhunter are dying, though.
A town is under siege.
Expansion stopped. Full tech lead for Starbuck.
Players' forces are under attack.
That goes down. Both players taking a lot of damage. If he could somehow use the replenishment potion and shadow meld again, it would be really, really good. Oh, gotta be careful. There's a surround coming in, but he realizes. Is he going to try to use the replenishment potion? Starbuck very aware this could happen. Immediately targets the Mountain King. Wolves again being annoying. Tech finally starts. TC comes in. Shockwave first, so he doesn't have to worry about Stomp to break him out of invisibility.
The town is under siege.
Shockwave? Yeah, nice.
A player's forces are
Farseer
under
still
attack.
being very annoying. Shop rebuilt. What's the peasant count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 lumber peasants? Good enough. 2 less than you would like, though. By the way, regame was won by it was won by Starbuck. Oh. Well, never mind then. Thank you for that. We'll go back. We'll watch it. We'll watch it on stream. Don't worry. We'll go back and we'll see what happened in that 1 minute long game. Honestly, my prediction, what happened? Starbuck rolled up and last hit the rock golem, and then HawK left. Because the game was like 3 minutes long. I'll just get the replay from Starbuck, actually. That's what I'll do. So don't worry, we'll see it. Well, one way or the other, we'll see it, you guys, okay? Don't fret. We're going to make it through this together. Direct strike cannot bring us down. Together we're united, everybody. Please, Town Portal. He had a... Yeah. Okay. Well, Farseer is dead. Oh, he was trying to pass the potion, no doubt. Stormbolt. Fake. One bash and he's dead, possibly. TP out. He wanted to pass the potion of vulnerability, which would have made this a really good trade, because then the Farseer stays and the Footmen continue to get pressured. The Mountain King might even have to Town Portal out. He was just limit testing. He was trying to be precise, which you gotta respect. Sometimes it looks silly, but if it works, you look like a god. Potion of vulnerability? Yeah, true.
A player's forces are under attack.
Someone explains 0-1. Don't worry, I'll show you. I'll show you. Expansion is up for Starbuck. This actually is 4. It's not a bug. He does need a 5th, which he's rebuilding. Archmage 2nd. Rifle Caster. Mountain King. Working his way up to level 5. The TC's about to be level 3.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Shockwave will land on the peasants. Starbuck making a lot of time for his expansion right now. Might lose a grunt. Well, he does have Torn Totem. As expected. For walkers. Actually, we already saw Walker a long time ago. The Zeppelin. Starbuck classic. Did HawK see it? Seems like he did. What's the reaction? There really isn't one. HawK can just barely afford a Town Portal. Doesn't have a Lumber Mill. Not that massing towers at this point would do you much good anyway. Shockwave, Chain Lightning. Starbuck just has to sit here. Maybe Mountain King could retrain to Clap and go to the expansion? Or just go there with Bolt. There's a Burrow coming up.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mountain King leaves. The Zeppelin died. Okay, Town Portal's out. That didn't last as long as I thought it would. Mountain King bolted something. I don't know what. Starbuck doesn't have as much of a gold lead as I thought he would, but he's pumping units. Getting a heal scroll. Oh, the Farseer. He's gonna have to buy a TP. Yeah, here it is. Should be a very winnable fight for Starbuck, though. Spirit Link makes it a lot easier than Grunt Shaman the Bash. Good start to the fight for HawK. Rider, not going to do a lot. There's not a ton of damage in this army for Starbuck. And there's nothing but damage for HawK. So, being pressured off. Thorn Chieftain has lots of mana. That Pendant of Energy helping out a ton. Wolves summoned now that the priests were forced to back away. But they get into range again. Ooh, HawK, level 5 Mountain King. Is he doing it? They're both losing units. Shockwave is huge, and the last caster goes down.
The player's forces are under attack.
Priest caught again. Mountain King is here. Bolt might not kill this guy, but it would kill that guy. DC. Oh my god, the AoE. You see how important it is to get those priests off the riflemen. Do not underestimate how much the priests heal if they're left to their own devices. Starbuck holds. It was close, but he holds.
Player's forces are under attack.
Peon's going down. Maybe if the Mountain King retrains now? Or Hero Focus. What are you going for? Level 3 Stormbolt just ain't going to cut it at this stage, I don't think, against Spirit Link. HawK retrain. He's got the gold for it now. Got to play. Yeah, seems like it. There it is. Bolt Clap. Level 2 Brilliance Aura behind it. One more push. 60 against 42. How good is this Mountain King? Spirit Link is helping out a ton, but Starbuck doesn't have any heal scrolls, worth noting. That clap seemed like it did nothing, honestly. Maybe the next one will look better. Starting to do some damage. He's got a couple more. Potion of Invulnerability. Being pressured. Needs to use the Invul soon. Does use it, but the Shockwave still lands on the Rifleman. And HawK leaves the game. Starbuck does it! Despite a weird series, Starbuck makes it through.